Whoa, got the glasses in the way, but you know I don't play. What's up, y'all? We are out here in Bonita Springs this morning, heading to grab me a Monster Energy. Those are one of my vices. You know, I don't have too many addictions these days, but I like a nice Monster in the morning. The white one, the sugar-free, come out. But I wanted to talk today about losing a bid and what that feels like and how to react to something like that. So we were bidding on a kitchen remodel in Estero, and it was a smaller kitchen, and the guy kind of wanted to piece it out, us to do some parts, and then he was gonna do the rest himself. Good guy, was a commercial contractor in another state. That's how he built his career, which ideally, I don't love working for other contractors. They can be kind of difficult, but nonetheless, we wanted the work, so we were going to take it on. So we went out there, met with one of his friends because he was out of state, did the whole process, figured out the cost, got the right quality of cabinets, the whole nine. Then he came down last week, and we set up a meeting with him. Went out there, absolutely crushed the first impression, the first meeting. And I knew that he had another contractor coming the next day, and it was between him and I. And I said, man, unless this guy comes in and really wows him, like, I think I got this one. But I'm not going to get my hopes up because you never really know. So I wait to hear from him. I get a call last Friday. I was going to follow up, but I'd already followed up once. So I wanted to give him at least a weekend. I was going to call him Monday, but he calls me Friday and is, really in a good mood when I answer the phone. So I'm thinking, man, I might have this job. And then my heart's going. And then I get that one word, unfortunately. And he says, unfortunately, we're going to go with the other contractor. And right there in my mind, A, I knew that I didn't have the job. But B, I said, let me get as much as I can out of this conversation and this interaction. Let me gain as much information as possible. A, I know this guy is a contractor, so he'll probably communicate with me a little bit about this project and why we didn't get it. And the first thing he says is, hey man, it really came down to the price. This other contractor was about 10% less than you, 10 to 15% less than you. And we're going to go with them because of the costs. And I said to him, the first thing I said is, I kind of feel that this has happened a few times to me. And I feel like this is happening whenever I'm bidding against kind of a one-man show. A guy who's going to have a helper and they're going to do it all. They're going to do the cabinetry. They're going to do the tile work. They're going to do all the work themselves. And that's how I'm getting beaten out on these proposals, because I know that to be the case a few other times. And he says to me, no, actually this is a big company that's been established for like 50 years. And I said right then, I said, okay, so they must have a lot of in-house labor. And he says, yes, they have a lot of in-house labor. They have plumbers, they have electricians, they have it all in-house. And they were about 15% less than you. And I quickly did the math while I was on the phone, and 15% would have been like 2/3 of my profit. So I just couldn't have come down that much. And the reason being mainly is I need that amount of profit, because if something goes wrong or something doesn't go right, I don't like to nickel and dime my clients. I like to have enough in there that I can just solve problems on the spot. So I said, I can't really come down that much. He's like, I don't expect you to. And then we conversated for a little while, and it was honestly the best takeaway that I could have had from one of these types of interactions, because he said to me, man, I want you to know it had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with your sales pitch. When you came in, you answered all our questions. You were on time. You were courteous. When you left, we said to each other, wow, what a nice guy. I know he'll do a great job. But it just came down to the cost. And with this being a former contractor, it's ingrained in his mind to get these jobs done as cheap as possible. So as much as I'd like to win the job, the contractor is going to always for the most part, go with the lowest bid, and then he's probably going to oversee this work like crazy. So I said to him, you know, I truly believe what is for me, I will get, and what is not for me, I won't get. And he said, well, I also want to let you know, when we were shopping for furniture for this condo that they're going to be moving into, he said, I was speaking with the saleswoman at the furniture store and told her what we were doing. We were doing a kitchen remodel, and we were getting some estimates. She said, oh, who's estimating it? And when we said Complete Construction Group and Brian, she said, oh, wow, yeah, Brian's worked in my house. He does all our repair work, and he's a great guy. He said that she could not say enough about me. So that means there's people out in our community that are meeting people that don't have me on their mind, but when they hear construction, they refer me. And that was like really, really cool. And then come to find out, this client, I actually just left her house now, because the day before that meeting, she had called me about a drywall repair that we had done. And when it fully dried, there was like a little pinhole, like a little teeny pinhole. And if I could come out and warranty it. And I had told her the day before, absolutely, we'll come out next Tuesday and we'll take care of it. And so it was just cool that if you honor and do right by your clients, as simple as a little pinhole, you know, it put it in her mind, Brian, what great work he does, how he honors his commitments. And she's out in our community referring us at her place of work. So that was really great, and it was the best situation I could have come out of not getting a job, because the client or potential client was like, hey man, we like you, we love what you've got going on. I think that you're going to do great things, and we're going to keep you in mind for our other projects. We're going to talk to people about you. If people are getting quotes, we're going to let them know who you are. And you've got people out in the community talking well about you, so just keep it up. So as much as we wanted that project, you never know what the Lord is directing you towards, protecting you from, and making sure that you've got the time and ability to put other places when you need it. So we trust in the Lord here at Complete Construction Group, and we push forward. But that's what I wanted to leave you guys with today, is when you lose a bid, as frustrating as it can be, all the time and effort that goes into it, take a deep breath and think, okay, this interaction is about to end. How can I gain the most information, insight, outsider's perspective from this? What can I learn? And I always say to the clients, hey, I'd like to ask a few questions to gain some further information about how I can always learn, grow, and do better. And normally they'll be willing to conversate with you. So just wanted to jump on here today, talk about that, talk about slowing down for a second and gain as much information as you can from every single interaction you have. You never know when there'll be an opportunity for you to learn more about yourself and more about your business. So like always, like this video so other people can find it. Leave me a comment of some ways that you work through losing a bid. And like always, hit that subscribe button. I have to come up with a new challenge, because up to 1,000 subscribers, every 100 subscribers, I went out and donated $100 to an organization that I felt did good. And we did that from 200 subscribers to 1,000. So we donated $800 to our community, to the staff at organizations that we feel does good, so they can just do something nice for the staff. So what is a new challenge we can do? I think we have to kind of set the bar a little bit higher now that we have over 1,000 subscribers. So leave in my comment what you think we should do as we boost our subscriber count to do some good in our community. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.